G'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be comparing the two-piece square golf ball versus the three-piece square golf ball. These are both made by St. Nine, but the pattern on them is very, very slightly different. They definitely feel like a different golf ball, but I just want to show the pattern real quick because if you look at them, you look at the two-piece pattern versus the three-piece pattern, and what you can see is the actual dots on the balls are quite different. So the two-piece, the dots are spaced further apart, which I find really interesting because in the application, you don't actually get a place to select which golf ball you're using. It's only, if you want to add like 5, 10, or 15% or something. But I just found it really interesting that they're using a different size pattern because I would have thought if you're using a different size pattern, then potentially you need to tell the unit which one you're using. I don't know how this thing calculates spin, but to me, I just thought that was odd. I thought they would have the exact same pattern on them. If you look at the Rapsodo balls, the difference between the Pro V1s and the Callaways, yes, they have the logo on the ball, and Rapsodo says that they use the logo, but the actual dots themselves are placed the exact same. So I just found it interesting that these two balls are using, I guess differently spaced patterns. They're the same pattern, but they're just differently spaced. So in today's video, I just wanted to go compare these two on the driving range and just see how we go, see what data we get. I will say the two-piece ball feels different. The actual cover on it, it just feels a little bit different than the three-piece golf ball. It almost feels softer. It feels really soft, and it feels like this ball is gonna spin like crazy. I feel like the actual golf ball is going to grip the grooves on the golf club, and I haven't hit these yet, but I just feel like the two-piece golf ball is going to spin a lot just because of the cover of it. So yeah, we'll put it to the test. So let's head out to the driving range. I'm just going to start with my 60-yard shots, and then I'll go to pitching wedge, 7-iron, 4-iron, and then driver, and we'll just see how we go. Initial first impressions, though, I do feel like this two-piece golf ball is going to spin a lot, but we'll see how we go. We'll let the data do the talking. Okay, so first up, I'm going to start with our three-piece golf ball. And like I said, these are just going to be those little 67-yard carry shots. Okay, that was a little bit of a delayed reaction. That was weird. So that one there, we had 9,000 RPM for spin. We had a massive fade on it. I mean, 956 fade spin, 9,000 spin. Not sure about that one. That was a bit odd. We'll go again. Okay, that one seemed a little bit better. So I think that first one might have been a misread if I'm completely honest. 8,000 spin there. We'll go again. And I think the big difference with these golf balls, you're going to get different feels, but I think the spin is going to be the biggest thing. Okay, we've had a no read. $8,300 for spin. So I think this is going to hover around, I think that first one was a misread. I think this ball is going to hover around that 8,000 to 8,500 for the backspin. That was a nice shot. That one had 8.9, so maybe the first one wasn't a misread. Mind you, that had a massive fade spin axis as well, so it's hard to tell. It definitely didn't feel like a massive fade. And there we go. We've got a straight shot there, and we've got 8,000 backspin. So to me, this golf ball, the three-piece golf ball, on a 67-yard shot, or a pitch shot, for me, has about 8,000 for the backspin. That one's 8.8, but again, that had 600 right spin. So any of them that have a massive right spin or right spin axis seem to have a lot more backspin. And that was a nice shot. That had 9,000, just under 9,000. That was a really nice shot. 9,000 for backspin, 580 for side spin. We'll go one more. And a nice one there to finish. So 8,200 for backspin. What I'm going to find hard with this unit to actually, you know, be able to confirm a difference between these two golf balls is I really don't think that this unit is consistently reading spin and spin axis correctly. So it's going to be hard to be able to quantify the exact difference between these golf balls when I don't have 100% faith in the backspin and the side spin that I'm seeing from this unit. It has gone a lot better in the recent update, but I do still think they have some work to do with spin and spin axis. Okay, so that was the three-piece golf ball. I'll just pull up the stats there. So yes, we've had a few high, a few low, the average coming in there at 8.6. Okay, let's now use the two-piece golf ball. And like I said, this cover just feels a little bit different. Yeah, and that is exactly what I thought it would do. I mean, that had 10,000 backspin, and it feels like it. And you can see the launch. Look at the launch. It's come down. I swear it's come down. I'm usually around 30 degrees with the with all of my golf balls, like the TP5X, because this one's gripping the face so much. It's just really brought that launch down, it feels like, and the spin's just gone through the roof. Oh, that was a nice shot. I might have not had it in the hitting area. Again, 10,000. Look at that vertical launch as well. Really come down. It's incredible the difference a golf ball can make. The golf ball, like I always say, is the #1 piece of equipment you can change that's going to change your ball flight. That is crazy. That one there had a massive slice as well. So to me, those are misreads. Anything that's going, you know, 700 right spin to me is a misread. The backspin number, though, that is just crazy to see it. 10,000 on these shots. That's nuts. Okay, so there you go. Very obvious difference there in spin numbers. I've got to say, though, the backspin on that two-piece ball seems to be a lot tighter. Let me hit a few more shots because all of them seem pretty tight. The standard deviation between the backspin numbers seemed solid. Again, 10,400. 10,400. It's got a bit of a right spin, but the backspin seems really tight. That is very interesting. Let's have a look at those stats. And you can see there, the backspin numbers were so close. I mean, that is insane how close they are. Compared to the three-piece golf ball that was jumping all over the place, the backspin numbers with the two-piece golf ball seem to be a lot more consistent. I really wonder if it's got something to do with the pattern size. It really makes me wonder whether Square need to look at this pattern and put an option for which ball you're using. Potentially, there's something in that. All right, let's go up to pitching wedge. And I will start with the three-piece golf ball. Really nice swing there. We've had 8.7 for the backspin. Yeah, that looks like all my pitching wedge numbers. That was a perfect shot. Another really nice shot. That's only gone 128 though. That's interesting. Ball speed dropped off. Okay, that's a misread. Look at the big right spin axis. That is a complete misread. That was a nice shot. We've had 8.8 for the backspin, 103 ball speed. Yeah, all of that data looks pretty good. I mean, 1,000 left spin though, that's quite a lot. Another really nice shot there. Lovely, 8.9 for the backspin. Let's just have a look at those stats. We've got 8.7, 8.7, 9,000, 8.8, 8.9. So they look pretty tight for backspin numbers. ball speeds have jumped around all over the place. I thought I hit that second shot quite well. It's come in at 100 ball speed, so maybe I didn't. Maybe I duffed it a bit. Side spins, we've had 900 right and then 900 left. And I'm not saying the left one isn't correct. To me, the right shot, that was not correct. It was, I can't hit 900 fade with a pitching wedge. Honestly, even if I tried, I think I would find it really hard to hit 900 fade with a pitching wedge. Okay, again, around 8-9 spin, 102 ball speed. All right, let's do the last shot with the 3-piece golf ball. Again, a bit of a hook. But yeah, spin numbers look pretty good. The ones that go left I can believe, but that one that sliced to the right was incorrect. So there's the data for the 3-piece golf ball with the pitching wedge. And yeah, that checks out. 8-8 for a pitching wedge for me is good. Now, let's go to the 2-piece ball. This is going to be interesting. I really feel like this is going to spin at 10,000 RPM. This could be the spinniest golf ball I've ever used. I hit that so good. Look at the backspin. That is nuts. So this golf ball, I've hit a golf ball like this before, and that's why as soon as I felt this cover, I was like, this is going to spin a lot, because I've done a test on my channel. If you're a member of the channel, I did a test with a Mizuno golf ball. The Mizuno golf ball is the spinniest golf ball I've ever used. This 2-piece golf ball from St. Nine rivals that golf ball. I mean, 10,200 with a pitching wedge is a lot of spin. That is a lot of spin. You wouldn't want to be playing this thing in the wind. It was not struck right. And look at that, 10,400. But you know what? For some people, this golf ball might be the golf ball that they need. Some people need a bit more spin. For someone like me, I don't. So I wouldn't want to use this golf ball, but this might be the perfect fit for someone. Look at that. Go in the hole. Beautiful shot there. That was flush. I tell you what, it is very consistent for backspin numbers. Very consistent. Again, we've hit that left 790, which is perfectly fine. That's normal. 10,400 of backspin. Ball speed's not bad, 105. It doesn't feel too bad, to be honest. It feels soft, but I think that's just because of the cover. Oh, I didn't hit that one good. Oh, that was a misread. I mean, I didn't hit it that bad. It was definitely better than 88 ball speed. So I'm going to say that was a misread. Okay, final shot. And there we go. 10,400. Interesting. You can see the carry numbers just drop way off. Let's have a look at that data. So we 100% had a misread there, 88 ball speed. It was better than that. So that is a misread. I'll delete that from the data, and you can see backspin numbers. I mean, that is a ridiculously close deviation there. You can see the ball speed's pretty similar. Because of that extra backspin, my carry numbers have come down. But yeah, that is the 2-piece ball with a pitching wedge. Let's now go to a 7-iron. Nice swing there, lovely. .123 ball speed, 6.3 for backspin. Another beautiful strike there. So 5.7 for backspin. Not too bad. Started a little right, but was a good shot. Yeah, another nice shot. See, that one's 7,000 backspin. It really makes me wonder, with the smaller dot pattern on these golf balls, on the three-piece golf balls, is it playing havoc with their algorithm? Let's hit one more shot, then we'll go the two-piece ball. Nice shot to finish. And now we've had 5,000 backspin. So we've gone from 7,000 backspin to 5,000 backspin. So to me, yeah, that's jumping around all over the place, isn't it, for backspin? And I know, like, I'm not a robot, but I'm generally pretty consistent. I just had a good set there of 5 shots, and I did see a big variance in spin. Let's go to the two-piece golf ball, and we'll see if that's any different. Oh, that's ridiculous. 7,900. That is the spinniest golf ball I've ever used. I'm going to need to test it with the Pro T or the GC3 and just get some spin numbers, because that is just nuts. Oh, that wasn't a nice shot. I duffed that. 8,000 backspin. You are kidding. I've never seen a golf ball spin like that. Especially off a duffed shot as well. That is quite incredible. That was flush. 8,000 backspin. Okay. I honestly think I could give my verdict now, but we'll keep hitting some shots. If you need backspin, you know what ball to get. 7,900 backspin. That's incredible. Okay, we'll go one more shot. 7,7. So it's consistent. Okay, let's look at that data. So we've had 7,900. I mean, that is a joke. That is a ridiculous amount of spin for a 7-iron. I had 2 shots there that were over 8,000 RPM. That is quite incredible. Okay, let's hit some 4-irons, and we will start with the 3-piece ball. Okay, nice strike there. 4,200. Oh, not a nice swing. 3,700 for backspin. Wasn't the best strike, but we'll leave it in. That was better. 4,000 backspin. Good ball speed. I have found these Saint 9 golf balls to be slower than the TP5X that I usually play. That was flush. Bit of an overdraw, so it spins lower because of that. I did hit it good though. Good ball speed on that one. Okay, let's go one more 4-iron with a 3-piece golf ball. And again, bit of an overdraw. So spin is lower, bit of curvature there, but not a bad shot. Okay, let's look at that data. So we've had around 3.9 for the backspin. We had one at 4.2, 3.7, 3.6 was the lowest, and that was that draw. Okay, so that's the data for the 3-piece golf ball. Let's now hit the 4-piece golf ball. How much spin do you think this is going to have? I'm going to guess 5,000 RPM. Like I said, this is the spinniest golf ball I think I've ever hit. Okay, I didn't hit it good, and we've had 4,900 for backspin. That was a little heavy. Flush. 5,500. I mean, I flushed that. That is actually ridiculous. 5,500. Again, that was flush. That's crazy. I just cannot believe how much spin this has. Oh, that was horrendous. It still had 5.5. That's a joke. I mean, I hit that bad. I hit that out the toe and it had 5,500 backspin. I just cannot believe how much this ball spins. Let's delete that one. That was a bad shot. I'll hit 2 more shots. We'll try and hit a couple of solid shots. Oh, that's ridiculous. 5.6. Okay, last shot. You can see the ball speed as well is not very high. I mean, that wasn't a perfect shot, but it wasn't bad. That was flush. Okay, ball speed on a really flush shot is okay, 140. But I've almost had 6,000 backspin. That is insane. Right, let's look at this data. 5.9. That was the best shot I hit there. That was like hit out the buttons, out the screws. I hit a few good shots, but ball speed seems to be low on some of them. Again, they weren't perfect, but I mean, they weren't bad. But yeah, I mean, the big story here is the backspin. That is just nuts. I've never seen my 4-iron spin anywhere near that. I'm sure everybody's keen to see this. Let's hit some drivers. Oh, that was not a good swing. 2.6 for the backspin. Yeah, not a good swing. I mean, that's what's hard with this unit because it wasn't a bad shot, that one. I hit it out the heel, but it spun up to 4,000. This is the 3-piece golf ball, and I just feel like the spin is inconsistent with this unit, so it's so hard to test things like this. But we'll do some more shots. Okay, that's better. See, 2.5, that's realistic. So 2.5. All the other data looks pretty good. That was a nice swing. 2.7 for backspin. Little baby draw. What I might do is, I know that shot that spun up at 4,000 was a misread. So where's that one there? I'll take that out. And the first strike was horrendous, so I'll take that out. Nice drive there. See, 4-1. That was a nice drive. To me, it's just not reading these correctly. I mean, that was a really good struck drive. And it's got 4-1 for backspin. I mean, that's just incorrect. Again, a really nice drive that spun up at 3.2. To me, that was smashed. That was a nice drive. See, that's 2-1 now. It's, yeah, just big discrepancies. And there we go, 2.6 to finish. That was a little out the heel, so that looks legit. Okay, that is the 3-piece golf ball. And like I said, it's so hard to be conclusive with this test because of the discrepancies we're seeing. Potentially, I should do this test again using the GC3, the Pro T, or the iMini. Potentially then we'll be able to actually see, you know, the actual difference between these golf balls. I thought I'd use the square, but it is very hard because I'm seeing a few shots that, I mean, that's a complete misread, the one that spun at 4,000. So if you take that out, we're looking at around 2.6 for backspin off the driver. There was one at 3.2 and then one at 2.1. Okay, let's hit the 2-piece golf ball. What am I expecting? I'm expecting higher spin and ball speed. I don't know. I think it'll be quite similar. 3.2 again. Look at ball speed, 155. I mean, that's significantly down. That was a decent shot. It was a decent shot. So I do think we have less ball speed with this ball. If anything, that was one of my better swings. Starting to warm up. Again, that was a decent strike. High spin around 3.3 and then lower ball speed. I mean, that ball speed is quite low. I can't remember the last time, other than warming up, where I saw 155, 156 ball speeds. That to me it's about 5 miles an hour down. Usually, on a good day, I'm about 163, 164. And on a bad day, I'm usually sitting around that 160. I have found both of these golf balls to be a bit slower than the TP5X though. Again, really slow off the face and higher spin. Okay, I think we've seen all we need to see from that. Let's just have a look at the data. So we saw a massive drop off in ball speed and spin rates. See, spin rates seem more consistent with the two-piece golf ball. Maybe it has to do with the pattern, but it definitely seems more consistent. Just for fun now, I'm going to hit a TP5X just to show you the difference in ball speeds. Okay, it wasn't the best strike, but straight away, we've had 162.5 for ball speed. I'll go again. Oh, that was horrendous. Not a good swing, but we've had 161. Go again, try and finish on a good one. I won't try and swing hard though, I'll try and keep the speeds consistent. Not the best strike, but we've had 163.5. So significant ball speed jump. Very, very interesting. That TP5X ball is a seriously quick ball. Okay, so that was the two-piece ball versus the three-piece ball. I've got to say, and like I've said from the get-go, these devices, or this device, I say these devices because I'm talking about the MLM2 Pro as well that requires dots. What I love about that device is they have a premium golf ball. So they went with the Callaway Chrome Soft, and now they have the Titleist Pro V1s with the RPT pattern. This device, the Square Golf Launch Monitor, uses 2 golf balls from Saint 9. The three-piece ball, which is not a bad ball in my opinion, it's pretty good. However, it still isn't a premium ball. You can see clearly the difference in ball speed straight away. As soon as I went from the three-piece and the two-piece to the TP5X, ball speed spiked. I've seen similar things when I do my, tests on course. I'll play 9 holes with the Square Golf ball. I'll play 9 holes with the TP5 ball. And I see the same thing. Speeds just spike as soon as I go to that premium TaylorMade golf ball. This ball, the two-piece ball, I wouldn't recommend this unless you are someone that needs a lot of spin. You're going to lose ball speed. You're going to lose a little bit of ball speed. It's showed significant losses in ball speed with driver and significant increases in spin. So I wouldn't, for me, be recommending this two-piece golf ball to many people unless you really need extra spin to hold the ball in the air. But you're going to lose ball speed, which if you're a senior golfer, you want all the ball speed you can get. Three-piece golf ball, not a bad golf ball. I think this should potentially be their baseline cheap golf ball, and then we should have options with, TaylorMade, both the TP5, TP5X, and then Titleist Pro V1 and Pro V1X, or Callaway's, or whoever they can partner with. I do think we need to start seeing premium golf balls with the square unit. But that was a test between the two-piece ball and the three-piece ball. Different size patterns, and I just wonder whether that changes the data in any way. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, let me know. If you've got any comments or questions, leave them down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.